first AI feature that I wanted to talk with you about is just the ability to upload a contract into Subscript and have our AI take care of the rest for you. So for example, our AI can read your contract, build out your invoicing schedule, update your analytics, update your rev rec, really take care of everything for you from beginning to end. So first, let's take a look at that. So I have a sample contract ready for us. Let me go ahead and pull it up for us. All right, here you go. You can see it here. This is a relatively simple contract, of course. Most of our customers who are using this feature will have, 30-page, very complicated contracts. That's totally fine too. We train our AI for each of our customers to make sure that we can bring over the right information. But I wanted to create this one just so we can have an example to go through today. So here's the contract that we'll upload. And then if I go here to Subscript, I go to transactions and all transactions, I can upload the contract for us to get started. And I'll go ahead and choose the file and confirm. And the one thing I want you to notice is just how fast this is. I'm not going to pause the video or do anything like that. You see it's processing right now. And then here in the next few seconds, it'll move just like it did now to the needs to be reviewed section. And really, this is where we'll walk you through everything that needs to be done now that we've interpreted the contract. So I can open up the contract. Our AI has associated this contract with a particular one of our customers. That looks great. I don't need to edit that. So I'll go next. Then AI has built out transactions in Subscript. These are the things that we're going to use to give you your accurate analytics and your accurate rev rec. This looks good to me, but if there was anything that I needed to change, I could come in here and edit, and I can get it set up in just the way that I need. In the contract that I uploaded, you'll see that there's no usage-based pricing plans, but if there were, it would walk me through creating the sort of things that we need in Subscript to build those customers correctly. So I'll go ahead and go next since this looks correct. Again, there's no usage-based subscriptions. We're keeping it easy this time with our limited time. And so we've created all of our transactions. This is going to give us our analytics and rev rec, and now we can go ahead and create our invoices. In this contract, I didn't dictate what the terms were. Otherwise, we could have filled this out for us. But I know that this one, let's say it was monthly in this case. And I will say, great. Let's go ahead and save. And now we can create all of our invoices for this customer. And we're ready to go. We've even pulled over sort of the recipient email address, the billing address, and that sort of stuff from the contract itself. So that's really all it takes to go ahead and upload a contract, and we can take care of the rest. Now let's pivot and let me show you how we can help with collections. So in the world of collections, Subscript AI will intelligently chase down late payments on your behalf so you can get paid faster. And you don't have to take all the time to follow up manually. So here's a little bit how it works in real life before I show you around the platform. Let's say your customer has an overdue invoice. Subscript AI can automatically send them a reminder email with a link to pay right when it's needed. Maybe they respond to you and say, sorry, I know we're a couple weeks late. I promise to pay by 2 weeks in the future. Subscript AI can read that, understand it, and write an email for you and schedule it to go out in 2 weeks if they still haven't paid. So let me show you what that looks like in the product. So first, this is what manual sort of collection sequences would look like in Subscript, where they can go out a day before it's due, when it's due, and after the fact. But if you turn on your reminders via Subscript AI, AI can take care of this and can write these custom emails for you automatically. And of course, you can edit the sort of tone and the approach that you want to take with these. Let me go ahead and pull up an example here in just a second. Great. So here's an example of an overdue invoice here in Subscript where there's a suggestion by Subscript AI. So it's saying, yes, we should remind them to pay because we haven't done that yet. And I can go ahead and go into details. We can see it knows, in this case, obviously it's sending to Subscript people, but if this is a real reminder, it would know who to send it to. And it has written the subject line and it's written the body for us. Of course, you can make any edits here that we need to. And right now, since this is overdue and it's been overdue for a while, it's suggesting that we send it right now. But there are other times where it might suggest us to schedule to send in the future. So I want you to see that the AI stuff is helping here. It's writing the emails. It's making sure you're never going to forget an invoice, but it's not going rogue and sending things without your looking it over and approving it.